Now we're recording.
Okay.
All right.
What a very
Welcome back, me and
Welcome back, everybody.
I think everyone's tired today.
Welcome back, me to
somebody.
America.
You were in America.
Well,
You've been in America the entire time.
It didn't feel like it because I liked it.
Oh.
No.
Dang.
Controversial.
Yeah, it getting controversial here. Yeah. So this. Nobody heard that.
Awkward.
Who is that?
Nobody. Don't worry about it.
All right.
As I was saying, this episode is by far going to be the biggest story episode that I have to offer.
Yeah, I heard it. You
So
had
big talk for everybody.
No. This is not big talk. The topic is the fact that so much has been going on in my life.
Okay.
That's
Austin's life. I like
Yes.
that. That's a good one.
That's not what it's going to
Let's
be
hear some
called.
more stories.
I'm actually going to be calling this one Everything, Everywhere, All at Austin.
Oh.
Because I feel like the world is flooding my life with every chaotic thing that you could imagine.
Can I
Real.
kiss you in
Ever-
everything all of the time?
Yes.
Bo Burnham.
No.
That's what it feels like.
I
right
love
now.
Bo Burnham.
I do
I haven't
too.
watched his Netflix thing.
I haven't
in a long
watched it
time.
either, but I like his music.
Very good. But I guess we can start with my vacation.
Yeah.
It was very good. I have some things to give you guys.
Ooh. You guys don't see them at all, but.
No,
Yeah.
you will. I'll take pictures and edit it in. I'll actually edit for once.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or
Austin-
or
You're gonna do your
will
job
I
for
edit
once.
or will somebody else be editing?
Ooh, it's
Oh,
a mystery.
who
Good
knows?
job for
I
once.
think I know the
Congratulations.
answer.
So
Wait a second. What? Are you gonna be
here
editing an episode? Luke?
Shut up. I don't know yet.
is the first
Yo, that's sick.
Teto.
Yo.
This actually is
thing.
pretty cool.
Flip it around, Luke. Exchange.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Wow, what a good prank.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you write that
You
on there?
pranked us.
Yeah. So
That's nice. I like this.
So for the listeners, I'll put pictures in, but it's little seashell bottles with sand in it.
Yeah.
They were just a little thing I found
I
with
like
your
that
names
one.
on it that I wanted to
oh,
bring
that's
back.
cool. I like
yeah.
that
I
stuff.
like that one.
Now I feel like I went on the trip with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I totally was there with you the entire way, dude.
Turtly?
Yes.
Just stop.
Okay.
Just stop.
Sorry.
And Hunter, I have a gift for
Oh,
you.
God.
A gift for you that you have to unwrap with your bare hands.
It's like a
Oh,
regular.
they're gonna make me open my
It's
mouth.
just for you. There you go.
It's like it has a claw just
Yeah.
shoots out underneath.
This is heavy.
Yep, it's heavy.
It's a half-
It's fragile. Be careful with it. It's very fragile and
Should've said
alive.
that before I.
Just open it. Just.
Guys, it's a huge lobster.
Whoa!
It is
What?
heavy. What is the?
Whoa! Wait, is that glass blowing?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I saw a bunch of those lobsters like
Yes.
that.
Whoa, this is heavy.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Big man.
Why are you holding it upside down?
No, that's the right way.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
see his eyes on top there?
I see now.
Yep.
So
Think
he's
that's
belly
trash.
sliding on like something. He's on a plate of some kind.
Yeah, he is.
Glass lobster figure.
Yeah. That's
his-
what it is.
That's his
yeah.
name.
Yeah, glass lobster figure.
He's
Glass
petting him.
lobster figure.
They made it
That's
of.
his new name.
It's Rotten Ralph immortalized in his glass form, one of his many different forms.
Oh.
Do we have?
Yeah. One of his.
Do we have Rotten Ralph here with us today? Yes, we do.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
It's not me.
Whoa, is he
Oh,
tired
it's
today?
not. Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
sore throat, Rotten
I'm a
Ralph.
little under the weather.
I just went to Emerald
Yeah.
Isle.
Yeah.
That's not me. That's my brother Jerry.
Oh, Jerry.
Oh, that's Jerry Ralph?
Rotten
Got it.
Jerry.
Why did they turn him into
Right.
glass?
No,
Because
Jerry Ralph,
you
not
don't
Ralph.
want to know the crimes he committed.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they turned him into
He's a
glass.
Very heinous criminal.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
not good. Well, we better keep him in.
The
just-
glass.
Yeah, in the glass.
You better stay in there.
That's where he
Yeah.
lives now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right now, guys.
All right.
Have a
See
good
ya.
podcast.
Yeah. Get over that cold, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
The only reason I didn't get you one, Luke, is because you already have a golden one. So,
That is
Yeah.
true.
and they were
I
very
have him-
expensive.
I have him with me. I don't care. I have him with me. Look.
There he is.
Yo.
Golden Ralph.
Yes.
Glass Ralph. Wait.
Glass Ralph, Golden
Yeah,
Ralph.
Glass Ralph.
All right, very good.
There's so many forms.
Yes.
So we just imagine that we started this podcast just to get lobster merch. Like that's all the whole reason.
That's the whole point of
It was
it.
a plan the whole time.
The reason I brought this stuff back, obviously, is because I promised I'd bring something back lobster related.
Yeah.
Now we're going to be segueing into my next story. I brought back something. It is when I said, all the jokes I made about bringing back a live lobster. That is a little closer to the truth than I thought.
What? Yo.
Let me. Okay,
We're no longer recording on comedy.
We'll start this episode. We'll start this story, a little slowly here because this is gonna be crazy. So, my girlfriend and I get back the night of our vacation. Actually, rewind during the vacation. We went to this island. It was Horse Island.
What a nice name.
Yeah. I forget. I think it was actually called like Shackleford or something. But it has horses on it. That's the point. Tourists go there or whatever. And another thing that it's known for is giant seashells. So my girlfriend and I went there to get some giant seashells. And we got there a little late, so we didn't find the biggest seashells. But what we did find were some cool conches. So you know what conch shells are. Yeah. Okay. You got the picture in your head. Yes. Yeah.
I actually get that reference
Yeah.
for some reason. I don't know why. I don't remember why.
It's SpongeBob.
I know it is, but I don't remember why I know that one. Anyway, continue.
So my girlfriend is the one that finds it. This really beautiful, very tiny conch, right? It's very nice, very beautiful. We put it with our seashells. We leave.
There's something in there. Isn't there?
So the next night, in our little room or whatever, we are exchanging our seashells because it's the last night and we need to figure out which seashells are going to who. So we divvy them up and put them in our separate plastic bags. And then we leave.
No.
And then fast forward all the way through the ride, all the way back home. And I'm helping her unpack at her house. And her mom comes in. She wants to see the seashells that Sally sold by the seashore.
Oh, she did?
Yes, she did.
Wow.
So they're looking through the seashells, and they get to this little baby conch shell. And all of a sudden, they're both screaming. They're so loud that I jumped out of my skin. I thought somebody was dying.
Oh, my God.
Was that hermit crab in there, wasn't there?
I thought I was dying. She drops the shell on the carpet.
Okay.
On the carpet.
I thought that story was going to come through on the abrupt end.
On the carpet. She drops the shell, and I look down, and she's like, "There is a living thing in there."
It's so funny.
And we look down, and there is a hermit crab living in this shell.
Oh my gosh. Poor guy. He survived the plane trip.
He survived the 10-hour car ride all the way back in a plastic bag. Not to mention, he's been in that bag 2 nights before.
That poor
So
guy.
he survived all of that.
Better be at your house.
So naturally, I could not let him die.
Right.
Yes.
So
Yo.
keep in mind, it was like 5 minutes before Pet Supplies, my job, closed.
Oh.
I ran there, got in there last second, got a tank, all the stuff I needed, at least for, a makeshift enclosure.
Yeah.
This is why cross country was good for him, because he ran all the way to Pet
I ran all the way
Did
there.
you seriously run and go in your car?
I go in my car.
Okay.
No dip, Sherlock.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I ran all the way there, got the stuff, ran all the way back, got him in his little makeshift enclosure. For the first night, anyways, he was living at my girlfriend's house. His name is Clarence, by the way.
Oh yeah.
We named him Clarence.
That was my great grandfather's name.
Very good, very good. We got him in this little enclosure, and then the next day, we realized that hermit crabs can die of depression if they don't have a friend.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So
Not Clarence.
No.
So we went
Wait,
to
they
the
don't
pet.
have a friend?
Yes.
That is so sad.
Yes. So we went to the pet store and we found the hermit crab section naturally, and we bought another hermit crab, a pet store hermit
Yes.
crab.
But when
For
it got
Clarence.
back, he
Yeah.
died.
Yes. For Clarence to hang out with.
Yay.
And that one's name is Clementine, just so you know.
Oh.
Yes.
That reminds me of Clementine from the Walking Dead game.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's not what I named it after,
know,
but
yeah.
good.
You can believe that if you want.
Yeah. But then it only kept getting crazier.
Oh,
So not only did we buy another hermit crab, but we realized the next day, so what, like yesterday or the day before, I can't remember at this point, that this is a saltwater hermit crab.
Uh-oh.
This isn't the kind of hermit crab that you can just stick in any tank and it'd be fine.
Oh no.
This is a hermit crab that needs to live in saltwater. It's a completely different kind of hermit crab than the ones you buy from the pet store. So these are completely different species. They don't even like each other.
Oh no. So you got to hold on. Keep going.
So then part 2 of running to the pet store because we are freaking out. We're thinking this thing is going to die.
It's gonna eat like apart.
We get another tank.
Oh my gosh.
We get keep in mind that at this point we moved everything to my house now because her parents didn't want the hermit crabs at her house.
Understandable.
So
I feel bad for your
these are in my
wallet.
room now, these tanks.
Good bad for Clarence.
Not only did we have to get a tank, but this one has to be full, like completely full with salt water, which I have to make by mixing salt and water. I mean, it's easy enough.
No.
Recipe.
And basically the idea is that we'll get this thing completely like full of salt water, and then Clarence will live in there, and that means we have to get 2 more hermit crabs, one as a land and water hermit crab that can live with Clementine, so Clementine doesn't get depressed,
Like, that's all
and
I'm
then
thinking
a saltwater
This is
hermit crab
amazing.
for
This is
Clarence to
amazing.
hang out with.
of.
So we haven't gotten to that's actually what I'm doing today is I'm going out and getting more hermit crabs, but
More hermit crabs.
Yes.
but yes, Hunter.
You do need to do something though, since you have hermit crabs. Shut up.
What do I need to do?
You need to get shells. You need to get more shells because
Oh, I did.
crabs. Okay, they get out of their shells.
Clementine has actually already changed shells in the few days that I've
I'm
had
looking
them.
through my shells. So
No,
they
they
won't
won't be big
hermit
enough.
crabs.
They're already
Yeah,
too big for the shells.
but yeah. So where we're at currently with this story that is still developing.
Yeah, I know.
The water finally got to a sustainable temperature today. The salt water. You have to wait like a whole 24 hours with the heater inside of it to get the water to the right temperature. Clarence has moved in. You guys want to see Clarence?
Yes.
All right.
So
Yes.
Wow.
Questions.
no, I just have to say like.
No
Like,
longer-
at least like this is your drama. You know, you don't have to
Yeah.
deal with like taxes or bills or anything. You
Right.
got this crazy silly
Yeah.
thing going on.
Yeah,
This is
so-
your problem.
So this is
I like it.
the land enclosure, which I'll put this in the episode for people to see. That, believe it or not, has hermit crabs in it.
Actually looks very
Ooh.
nice.
Well,
and they're real tiny.
hermit
right?
crab. They're not super tiny.
Yeah, they're usually
You'll see.
small.
This is the tank
They
with
get really
nothing but the heater in it and like the stuff.
Where's the crab?
You'll see. That was before I moved Clarence into his new home. I moved him in this morning. That's why I was actually late to the
Yeah.
episode.
Oh my gosh.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'm no longer mad at you.
Thank you. This is Clarence. Look at him.
Yay.
He's a little.
He's greener than I thought.
Yeah,
he'd be.
he's green.
Whoa,
That's something we learned is
shell.
that pet store hermit crabs are very red, and then the ones that actually live in the ocean are quite green.
Oh, so
That is
Clementine
not a
is
small guy at all.
Yeah.
is
No, he's
Clementine
not.
green red?
He is, yes.
Cool.
He's actually I think his breed is the purple pincher because he has a purple pincher.
yeah.
Or just said a random
Yeah,
Yeah.
breed because
yeah, because he has one giant. He only has one claw, but
Oh,
he
no.
has one claw.
yeah,
Did the crabs have dominant claws?
I think so. Yeah,
We should have Clarence as a guest on the podcast.
yeah.
He's like skidding around.
His tank will always be right next
Yeah.
to. Yeah,
That's why we gotta do it at our husband's house now.
exactly.
It's awesome.
No more cave.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my
this random
gosh.
place we go to all the time.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is Austin's house is so cramped. That's the problem.
It's even more cramped now because of hermit crabs.
I mean, hermit crabs.
Me and Hunter have been replaced.
Yes, with hermit crabs.
Yeah.
No longer the two. It's one media junkie and 2 hermit
I would
crabs.
like to emphasize how much better this makes our argument about lobsters being immortal, though. Because this crab has survived not only days of being in a plastic bag with nothing to eat or drink,
Yes.
but also being in the complete wrong kind of enclosure for even more few days.
Yeah.
So he is a trooper, probably the strongest hermit crab to ever live.
One of, at least.
Yes. Yes, Hunter.
Hermit crabs are lobsters.
Yes, but they are close relatives.
Yes.
Which means if that's how strong this hermit crab is,
So
you
I
can
wonder how
only
strong he
imagine.
is.
Yeah, you can only imagine how strong real
Right.
lobsters are.
Now, this could be a news story. Like, you gotta submit this to, like, the hometown of ours newspaper.
Well, I think the hometown of ours newspaper actually shut down, but
Well, they a new one. There's a new
Also-
one.
oh, they have a new one.
Yeah, my
They
pop
could
was
be
actually.
kind of worrying at the same time too. Though.
My dad and my grandpa both write articles for it.
Well, to be completely fair, we took him from a national park, which is
That is
illegal.
true.
That's
So
what I'm saying,
I
we could do that.
Two
Yeah.
delinquent teenagers.
Well-
steal hermit crab.
It's
Yeah.
not your fault. You can't bring him back now.
Exactly. I'm doing what I can to help him survive where he's living in captivity.
This is going to possibly thousands of people one day.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll see. But
It's okay.
yeah. So that's my little hermit crab story. Obviously, I'll have to keep you updated as things
Yeah, I
develop.
need to know. I need to meet him too.
Yes. But not only am I getting hermit crabs today, I'm actually getting fish as well to put in the tank.
Oh, cool.
Because-
You already eat the crabs, right?
No,
No.
people actually get saltwater hermit crabs for their fish tanks because they eat the algae and like clean the tanks pretty much.
Oh.
Some fish will.
Yeah, well, as long as it's not like a shark or something,
Well, it
it
doesn't
should
have
be
to
okay.
be
Yeah.
really a shark.
Just put a whole
Yeah.
shark in there.
I was even considering getting a puffer fish.
No, that's dangerous.
That's not
right.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Wait,
For
how?
you, it's dangerous.
How?
Because if you put your hand in there at all, have to go clean something, it just stabs you and you're dead.
Yeah, and you're dead.
Are they poisonous?
Yes.
Yes, pufferfish are poisonous.
I thought it was only if you ate puffer fish.
Both. All.
This guy.
So they're actually
I've
poisonous?
touched
Yes,
so
they're
many
poisonous.
pufferfish.
I didn't know that.
I went around touching
When they
pufferfish
puff up
yesterday.
and you poke their and you touch the little spikes. That's
Oh,
why else do they puff up like that?
I thought it was just to stab you. I didn't know that it actually had poison.
Oh, it's that and.
Haven't you
Yeah.
ever played Raft?
I've not.
That happens in that
Yeah.
game.
Ever played Minecraft?
Oh yeah, that's a
Oh,
better,
Yeah.
It's a
There's
more-
no puffer fish.
more
Yes,
well-known
there is.
example.
Or there's the Guardians. Is that what they're called?
No, there's legit pufferfish in Minecraft.
There's actual puffer fish.
Yes.
Yeah, a
When was
lot
the
has
last time you played
changed.
Minecraft?
It's been a couple years.
Yeah, a lot has
Sure.
changed.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the hermit crab story, and that's probably okay. That's probably the craziest thing that's happened. I can't even lie.
It's gotta be.
But
It's so weird. Like that's so bizarre.
yeah, so
I feel bad for your. How much that probably cost so much.
it costed a lot of money. I can't even
Yeah, it's
sugarcoat it.
worth it.
It is, yeah. Now I have
Clarence.
Clarence and Clementine.
And 2 new faces.
2 new I almost said lobsters. Hermit crabs that I'll be getting after the podcast,
and
hopefully.
then now that you have these tanks, you can buy a lobster.
True, very true. Yeah. But yeah, I just thought it was funny because we talked so much about me bringing back a live lobster
I know, yeah.
that I almost kind of did in
Yeah,
a way. His
yeah.
close relative, and they live hermit crabs for about 50 years. So this is a crazy investment,
Yeah.
a really long investment.
We'll be old.
Yeah, we're gonna be pretty
Yeah.
old. When,
We're gonna be pretty old when these things decide to die.
Yeah,
If they
Clarence.
decide to die.
Yeah, he's a trooper.
What if your dog drinks the water?
There's lids on the.
Oh, he's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, he just
Yeah.
left
Crisis
them,
averted.
He just
Yeah.
left them lidless so
Yeah.
that the hermit crabs could just crawl on the walls. And
Yes.
just get out.
Crawl the walls. That's creepy.
Yeah, things will do that.
Things will do that, like beasts.
All right, so
What a good story.
yes, and this next one is just as good.
Ooh.
Which I gave the both of you ample amount of time to see what is wrong about our setup right now. I've given you so much time. Yes, Luke.
I did notice, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yes. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum,
Oh my gosh.
I thought you just removed the stickers.
No. This is a
This is
this is a
actually
Windows
crazy.
actually. A
Oh,
completely
yeah.
different kind of laptop.
I noticed it. I just didn't say anything on it because I was like, is it important?
Speaking of which, I actually have to plug this in. Before the listeners, I have brought my new Apple,
Is that my
Don't say anything.
my
yet.
new MacBook,
Yo?
Don't say anything yet.
specifically for recording the episode. Where is my charger? It is in here.
And I was like, did your laptop always have that case? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Before the episode, we had the interaction.
Yes, but it in fact does not always have this case. This is a completely different case because this is a completely different laptop.
Insanity.
Now, the reason I actually got this the day before vacation, but I don't want to say anything. The reason I got a new laptop is because the old one has finally decided to die.
No.
Yes. This laptop.
I was getting that one.
Whoops. Hold on. I'm trying to plug my charger in. This laptop survived falling off the top of my car.
Why did you bring it then if it's dead?
Well, because we're going to hold a little funeral service for it.
Wait, it's actually dead?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it is. It's dead. Well, it works, but it will not edit. I was editing the last 2 episodes, and I barely made it to the final. I barely made it to uploading the episodes.
And
Because,
that's what you use that laptop for anyway, right?
Yeah, true. So,
Dang.
well, other than writing, but I can just do that on this one too.
Right.
And I would just like, do you have anything to say to this laptop? This is what we started on.
I know.
This is the laptop that started it all.
There.
Yeah, this is where all the episodes leading up to this one have happened.
Yeah.
What would you like to say, Hunter? You can go first.
Yeah.
About this laptop.
I'm gonna miss you a lot. You survived falling off the top of Austin's car.
Yeah.
We made plenty of stories about you.
Yeah, that is
We're
true.
gonna miss you. You've done everything for us. This entire podcast was built off of you.
Yes.
Yeah. If it weren't for you, Mr. Laptop, you would have beard today. Okay. Remember when you had baby legs?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
We
We've had a lot of good times together.
Yes, lots of great times
Baby
together.
legs. We added your
beat you in that D&D
Yeah.
as well. But
Yes.
hey,
Remember when you said, "Why did you do this to me?"
Yes, yeah. So I would just like to say, let's just hold a moment of silence, can we?
Okay. One more silence.
Okay. So let's moving on.
Boring.
This MacBook is
Way better.
way better in every aspect.
Just
he's
so
still
superior.
there. He's still there.
He's
So
dead. He
su-
can't hear us.
He's dead. I will still be keeping him just as a souvenir.
Yeah.
Won't be getting rid of what?
Put him in epoxy resin.
What is that?
That little clear stuff where they put like stuff in.
Oh.
Yeah,
Stuff.
I'll show
I
you.
love stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Look it up, scissors.
Is it like what they use to preserve like bugs and stuff?
Oh, so like the embryos and stuff like that are in there. Yes, I understand.
Thank you for not
Yeah,
just dead air.
you're
I was trying to
welcome.
think of something.
Yeah.
to say.
Other stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I understand. Let me see. Yeah.
I don't know how to get that, but
Yeah.
can you just
Austin
buy?
has spent enough
Yeah,
money.
you can just buy epoxy.
Spent enough money on hermit crabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an epoxy resin desk. It's $2,000. That's a lot of money for a
Wow.
desk.
Wow. Thank you for telling
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I'm going to buy that.
Yeah.
For sure.
And put my laptop in it.
My lobsters on top of it.
Yeah.
My hermit crabs, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, where are they? Like are they in your room?
They're in my room, yeah.
So are they on that desk that had the little pot of
Pot of greed.
No, they are on my bookshelf that was not in there when you guys were in there.
Ah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ah.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah.
Okay, get it.
Yeah. So
Let's see what the new laptop looks. Turn it around. Let me see the
turn
screen.
around.
Is it
All right.
on?
Okay, Grounded. We're taking
Oh,
a
yeah.
break from the Austin stories. Talk about Grounded.
I played this game Grounded that Hunter was talking about, and it's way more fun than I thought it was. It's like it's very stylized. I like it more than Minecraft just
We
because.
all need to play it together.
Yeah, well, maybe some point because Austin obviously has a lot less free time than me.
Mhm.
But if I can, maybe I'll teach because I don't want you to teach Austin because you already know everything about it. I think I should teach Austin because I know, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because
Yeah.
when you tried to teach me, I was just overwhelmed. So
Yeah, because you didn't listen to what I told you.
Oh.
You literally, I told you, I said, you need these materials and it's in your crafting thing.
Yeah.
You go, I don't know how to. I'm like, I explained it as the basic thing.
I'm not very good at like when people tell me what to do because the way that I learn best is whenever I'm experiencing the thing for myself.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you.
Which is why I started my own save file.
Experience it on your own.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
it didn't work.
That's why I was just trying to let you do stuff on your own too, because I wasn't just trying to tell you
Yeah.
to do this and do this.
Yeah, it's okay. It was a very strange experience, but it's fine now. Now I've started my own save file. Been playing it for about a week. It's already one of my most played games on my Switch. It's already like up there with Shovel Knight and Metroid Prime.
Very
So,
good. Very good.
That's pretty good for me. And
See how many hours I have on the game.
yeah, Hunter has a lot more than I do. But it's very, very fun, very polished, very thought out, very every little aspect of it is very like you can tell that they were thinking about it and that they made it work.
Yeah. Very good.
It's really good.
Very
Yeah.
good game.
I'd say it's kind of like a mix between like a Breath of the Wild style game and Minecraft.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, I'll have to find this after the episode because I don't know where the. Let's just hope that it's
Yeah.
saved.
So did you start a whole new recording?
Yes.
That'd be terrible if it didn't.
It would be.
Yeah.
But we're just going to continue as if there's not.
Yeah, so
we're
there's
in the
nothing
world.
wrong.
I
Yes.
don't know how true this
Especially
is.
for
because
me who might be editing this episode.
Last time,
Yes.
it was wrong, but right now it says I have 121.5 hours on the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hours.
That's a lot of hours.
That is a lot of hours. Yes.
That's probably the most. I think it's the most hours I have on a game.
Really?
Very good.
I mean, I do understand it though. It's very, very fun.
Grounded, and then it's Subnautica.
So okay, I was gonna say this to you about Subnautica is that I think the reason I got more into Grounded than I did Subnautica is because Subnautica is very. It was the first survival game I ever played like that, but it was so different and unique that I didn't really understand survival games first. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I'm glad that I played Grounded now because now I feel like I have a better understanding and maybe I'll play Subnautica eventually.
Yeah. Why not?
Both are pretty good games. Wow,
Okay.
you guys are really receptive. To
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Very receptive.
Yeah.
It's
sure,
for the
whatever.
listeners. They're the ones taking
Yeah,
all this
Yeah,
information
right.
in.
This isn't a podcast.
Yeah.
We're not, gonna,
What are you talking about?
we're not supposed to
Okay.
react to what each other says.
Yes.
No.
Okay. So
Did you
And-
find the?
I did not.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Okay, hold on.
Let's go on.
Talk about something else. I think I found it.
about.
Or wait.
I hope that Austin found it
I
because
hope that.
I'd hate to have to read you that amazing story
I
about the
would never
crazy
wanna
thing
hear
that
Yeah.
I
happened.
don't
to
want to
you.
hear that.
Why are you looking at me? Look at your computer.
I'm looking for it. Keep talking.
It's
I don't
over
want to
here.
hear. I don't want to hear that story again
Why?
because it was so amazing that if I hear it a second.
Yeah,
time,
it would kill you.
Yeah, my ears might explode.
No,
with joy.
because if I had to listen to it again, then it won't be as cool.
Yes,
That's true.
exactly.
Ba-
Let's see. What happens if I click this button? Oh.
The entire computer just
Boom!
shuts off. It
Yeah.
just blows up.
Yeah.
Self-destruct sequence.
But I'm
Wait,
gonna click this
okay.
button.
Hold
2,
on.
1.
That was
Boom.
That was the Bluetooth gun button. That was a reference to our last
Okay.
episode. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see. What is this? Okay,
Yeah!
I found it. I found it. Crisis averted,
Wow,
people.
Crisis has been averted.
What an exciting episode.
Oh, this is crazy.
It has
Okay.
twists and turns and drama and
All right, now that we're at like a little halfway point, I just want to make sure that you guys understood the reference that I made with today's title. Did you get it? Everything, Everywhere, All at Austin?
everything. I can just think of Bo Burnham. I don't know.
No.
No.
I can't think of
You,
anything.
you didn't see the movie Everything, Everywhere, All at Once?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Well, you saw that it existed, right?
No.
I'm not a big movie guy. I wish I was a bigger movie
Oh
guy.
my
and
gosh.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think I've heard of it.
You haven't heard of
I don't
it?
think I've
I
heard
don't
of it.
think
It
Is
won like a million bajillion awards as soon as it came out. I actually haven't watched it either, but I heard it was really good.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, I've never watched it before, but I've heard of it. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
But here, you wanted to see the screen Luke.
Yeah.
There's what it looks like.
Why, is that how this thing all started?
What? How?
Because I was like, I want to see the screen,
Ooh.
and you were like, oops.
Yeah, that's how it all
I shouldn't
started.
have asked.
I
It
accidentally
wasn't even
closed
that
Focus.
exciting.
Yeah, it's just the same old thing. Really. But yeah. So moving
Right
on
over there.
to the next big story. This is actually the last one. I thought this would take me a lot longer, but it's
That's
okay. I mentioned.
Did you?
I mentioned that I work at Pet Supplies Plus.
Yeah.
This is a development that happened as of yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, this really is everything ever all in all.
I quit.
What?
Wait, what?
I quit my job yesterday
Why?
because it sucks.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I'm
Um,
glad that you realized that. You don't just get stuck in some dead end
See,
job.
I promised myself after my first job that I really hated that I would not let myself work at somewhere I did not like to
and
work.
you were talking about that's like your philosophy. You're talking
Yes,
about that on Luke College.
exactly. And I kept my promise.
Yeah.
I said I was going on break. I walked out those doors and I never looked back. I
They don't listen to this podcast.
yeah,
They'll never know.
I don't think they even know that I had a podcast. That's
That's the reason why he quit.
that's exactly why I quit.
They didn't know you had a podcast. They should have known as soon as you walked in.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
You were
This
offended.
man right here, he is a podcast.
I am a
I can
media
tell.
junkie.
Right, yeah.
But not only that, you'll never believe where I'm working.
Bro just just gets jobs. It's just like bro worked
Kave.
there for 2 weeks and went, I'm done.
I'm sorry, what, Luke? What was that?
Kave.
There's a good chance that I'll be working at Cop
I'm
again.
telling you, it's fate, dude. Remember when I was like, oh man, you working here was so iconic. It feels like it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It was fate.
This is another story that is still developing
Oh my
because
gosh.
I don't know yet
Mhm.
if I'm going to be working here again.
Yeah.
But the employees have made it abundantly clear that they would let me come back. My boss has made it abundantly clear that he would let me come back.
Uh-huh.
So
Mr. Kave.
naturally, I'm going to see about coming back to Cop.
Oh wow.
And
Like your ex.
I finally will get-
come back.
Yeah.
I will finally get my the best version of that drink.
the vanilla cream.
Austin's
Yeah.
the only one who makes it right.
Really? Is that
Just
true?
gonna say. He always-
Wow.
Yeah, because he just puts the most sugary.
I
part
do.
in.
I put a lot of
Yeah,
sugar in it.
he
Yeah.
always. I don't know. You're gonna be hyper.
See,
for the
that's
podcast.
another reason. So obviously this job sucked, right?
Mhm.
But not only that, I didn't realize how much I liked working at Cave until I
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
There's no like job environment like Cave.
Right.
There just isn't.
It seems so lovely back there.
Yeah,
Like, I'm always so
it's
happy
just-
to walk in.
It's so much nicer, and I just leading up to this, I was already missing it so much. Not only because
Aw.
it's a great work environment, but because, as you said, no one makes the drinks as good as I make the
Right,
drinks.
yeah, I have to come
work
back.
at Cobb.
I wish I was still able to make my own drinks, and
Why aren't you?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
because I don't work there.
Right,
yet.
I don't
but
know. That was a dumb question.
yeah. So that would be a great bonus.
Yeah.
To coming back.
I can finally get your shift drink again.
Yeah.
One time you gave me his shift drink.
Yeah, I did.
I was here for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was
So,
probably
yeah.
during recording, I imagine.
Was it right
Yeah.
before? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
that's amazing.
I'm very glad to be at least for right now. I'm just enjoying my unemployment.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Being free.
So
I'm one of you
I was
guys.
gonna say, I guess you could
I
you could
do
like
think- I
do
do
some
think I could
online
jobs.
gaming. Or
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, we probably should talk about this too, Luke.
Talk about what?
You know, so me and Luke both quit cross country.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Look at this! Look at this! We're becoming our own people. This
We
comes from
are.
this- ever since the Luke College
This is
episode.
this is individuality right here.
Yes.
This is
Ever since the Luke College episode, we realized we needed to be ourselves.
Yeah.
So me and Hunter were talking. We were at cross country. He threw up. I hope he doesn't mind me
I
saying
did
that.
not feel
It was a
good.
terrible time. Called his
wow.
mom, and I was already on the fence about it anyway. And I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. I was so far behind everyone else. I was like, like, we were lost in Barberton. We didn't know where
we
everyone
were
was.
What?
lost. It was
Anyway, we were just like, and I had no desire to catch back up. I was like, I do not care at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I realized like there's other clubs I want to do at school. I might even do that D&D club with Hunter.
D&D.
Like there's other things that I want to do with my life, you know.
Yeah, I have to get a job too, cause
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
And
After-
it's coming up for me too. Probably next summer I'm gonna get a job.
Mm-hmm.
But now that me and Hunter go cross country, I feel like I'm not as like
yeah, I don't feel like I have to like just wake up.
yeah
Like
I mean,
that.
yeah. So what I was saying is that, like younger Luke would have quit cross country because he wanted more time,
Mhm.
but new Luke quits cross country because he actually doesn't like it. You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
I
yeah.
genuinely don't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
I was just waking up sick every single day.
Yeah.
And I woke up.
Yeah, I know. I wake up
Getting up for cross country.
and I didn't run in the off season either because again I'm just not passionate about it anymore.
Mhm.
And no, I got a burp coming on. Hold on.
I think I
Oh,
also
never mind, it went away.
I didn't want to do it anymore because I did Jeep Davis
Mhm.
and I just felt horrible.
Yeah.
Like during the entire race, I felt like I was just gonna be sick. Like I was running and I'm like I couldn't. I just stopped. I walked for a good bit. I walked this season more than I have walked any other season. I only went to 3 practices this year.
Wow.
Yeah. Any other season of high school, I should say.
Yeah. So and that's the thing. It's like we've lost our ability to do this, and we've also lost our passion. So there's no like reason for us to keep doing it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
We're coming around people. We're finding out what we want in life.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
We're following Lucology. Lucology is changing our lives.
It is.
Because we have the podcast now. I have D&D, which I want to do because
Yeah.
I want to be able to make a good campaign for the podcast.
Right. We're choosing our own path.
That's very interesting. We're all
Yeah.
Plus, the thing
Growing
that I
up.
want to do in my future, which is become a chef, probably. What does running have to do anything with that?
What if you run out of ingredients?
Oh.
That's not running. I'm just I run out of ingredients, but that doesn't mean I'm running.
Out of
Yeah,
ingredients.
exactly. So I guess this segues into a big announcement that I'd like to make.
Okay.
I just keep it coming.
The hype train.
Yeah, just keep it rolling.
Pulling into Austin Station.
We're all becoming our own people,
Yeah.
including me. I'm going to college
Yeah.
here soon, which means I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time on my hands.
Yeah.
And for the first year or so, I want to test the waters and make sure everything's good on my college end.
Yeah.
As editing comes,
Yes.
I would like Luke to
Yeah.
take over. Today marks the first day. Well, if you have time after this, Luke.
I will.
Um,
My dad told me to. Well, okay, this is weird. But I was like, just tell me whenever to pick you up, and I said probably 2:00. So.
okay.
And then and also I could just tell him it might be later. It's fine. We
Yeah.
have a completely free
Yeah.
day.
So I would like today to mark the day that you start your editing journey.
Yes.
I'll show you the ropes a little bit.
Mhm.
I'll show.
I don't know what I'm gonna edit on. Is the problem? I don't know.
True. We'll figure it out.
Mhm.
I'll find something.
Yeah.
Or
I'll find something.
yeah, true.
'Cause again, we're independent now.
Yes, yeah. So at least like you don't have to do every episode if you
Right.
don't like doing it.
I probably will. I love it.
Yeah. I just need obviously some more time
Yeah, I know.
dedicated to college and stuff
right.
like that.
I'm here to help you. With
But that being said, we're going to keep with the weekly uploads. We're not
Yay.
stopping.
that. Yeah.
Unless like one of us dies.
No.
Nobody's gonna die.
Why do you keep talking about this?
Nobody will die.
Oh, I didn't mean like literally die. I mean like dead, like sick,
Oh,
like very sick.
gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, I should have known.
Yeah.
Dead didn't mean dead.
Yeah.
Death doesn't mean death, guys.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
So, yeah, I would. I'm very excited for Luke to become
Yeah, me too.
the chief editor.
That was crispy. Ooh.
Which means in the future,